know when you want to do mouth to mouth, you pinch the nose and do the head, tilt, chin lift. But if it's a stranger, you can put my mouth on it. His head keeps falling off. Okay. Why don't you guys move up
You
here a little
definitely
bit?
gotta catch your breath.
Okay?
It's okay.
Okay, try again.
Louder!
Yeah.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Now that you practice chest compressions, it's time to add the next important skill
So
of
take this off.
providing high-quality CPR, breaths. Children often have healthy hearts, but even a child's heart can stop beating if he can't breathe or has trouble breathing. So it's very important to give breaths as well as compressions to a child who needs CPR. Opening the airway correctly will help keep a child's tongue out of the way. So let's look at the steps for opening the airway and giving breaths to a child. We'll show you how first, and then you'll get a chance to practice. Put one hand on the forehead and the fingers of your other hand on the bony part of the chin. While pushing with your palm to tilt the head back, lift the jaw to bring the chin forward. This simple action lifts the tongue from the back of the throat, opening the airway. It's important to avoid pressing into the soft part of the neck or under the chin, because this might block the airway. While holding the airway open, pinch the nose closed with your thumb and forefinger. Take a normal breath. Cover the child's mouth with your mouth. Give 2 breaths. Blow for 1 second for each. As you give each breath, you should look down at the child's chest to see it rise. For small children, you will not need to blow as much as for larger children. Actually seeing the chest begin to rise is the best way to know that your breaths are effective. If you give a breath and the chest doesn't rise, quickly reopen the airway by allowing the head to go back to the normal position, and then tilt the head back and lift the chin to open the airway again. Give another breath, and make sure the chest rises this time. Remember that you want to give 2 breaths in less than 10 seconds, so you are minimizing interruptions in the
So
compressions.
you get a good seal.
If the
Don't
chest
worry
doesn't
about
rise,
that.
begin pushing hard and fast on the chest
Like
again.
that.
The video will now pause while you get in position to practice giving breaths.
Practice giving breaths. Get a good seal like this. Yep.
Like this.
Now it's time to practice
Get a
opening
good
the airway
seal,
and giving
like
breaths to a
this.
child mannequin.
Okay.
You'll try 3 sets.
You gotta
of 2
hold
breaths,
this down
and you'll start
because
and end each
like
time
this.
with your hand on
Because
the
if you
mannequin's
don't,
chest.
air is gonna come out.
The first set will go a little slower, but the second 2 should be normal speed. You should be in position to practice, so get ready. 3, 2, 1. Starting with one hand on the mannequin's chest, move to open the airway. Put one hand on the forehead and the fingers of your other hand on the bony part of the chin. Tilt the head back and lift the chin. Hold the airway open, pinch the nose closed, and take a normal breath. Cover the child's mouth with your mouth. Give a breath for 1 second. Give a second breath, blowing for 1 second. Again, watch for the chest to rise. Go back to the compressions position. Okay, try again. A little faster this time. Open the airway and pinch the nose. Give a breath. Give a breath. Go back to the compressions position. Okay, try again. Open the airway and pinch the nose. Give a breath. Give a breath. Remember, actually seeing the chest begin to rise is the best way to know that your breaths are effective. You may give breaths with or without a mask. If you're in the workplace, your employer may provide personal protective equipment, including pocket masks for use during CPR. Masks are made of firm plastic and fit over the child's mouth and nose. There are many different kinds of masks and face shields, and there are different sizes for adults, children, and infants. So make sure you're using the right size. You may need to put a mask together before you use it, but this is usually as simple as popping it into shape and attaching the one-way valve that goes with the mask. That's the part you breathe into. Your instruction may also discuss other types of devices that can be used when giving breaths. So let's take a look at how to give breaths with a mask. We're going to show you a demonstration on how to place the mask and give breaths. Afterward, we'll give you a chance to practice giving breaths with a mask. Start out kneeling next to the mannequin with your hands on the chest. Put the mask over the mannequin's mouth and nose. If the mask has a narrow or a pointed end, put the narrow part of the mask on the bridge of the nose. The wide part of the mask should cover the mannequin's mouth. Tilt the head and lift the chin while pressing the mask against the mannequin's face. It's important to make a good seal between the mannequin's face and the mask while you lift the chin to keep the airway open. Now that you've got the mask positioned, give 2 breaths while watching for the chest to rise. As you give each breath, you should look down at the mannequin's chest to see it rise. Actually seeing the chest begin to rise is the best way to know that your breaths are effective.
You won't see the chest rise.
After giving 2 breaths, go back to the position to give compressions. Now we're going to practice using a mask to give breaths to a child. The video will pause so you can put your mask together and get into place. And by the way, keep the one-way valve you were given.
You're so loud.
Yeah, I can see.
Make sure you're
You'll try 3 sets
so
of 2
that
breaths
both
like
people
before,
can get a
and
chance.
you'll start and end each time with your hands on the mannequin's chest.
I don't think so.
So get ready.
Got the air.
3, 2, 1. Put the mask over the mannequin's mouth and nose. Tilt the head and lift the chin while pressing the mask against the
Yeah,
mannequin's
very
face.
good.
Now
Yeah.
that you've got the mask positioned, give 2 breaths while watching for the
Give
chest
2
to rise.
breaths.
After giving 2
Okay,
breaths,
hon.
go
You
back
gotta
to the
have a
position
seal
to
on
give
the
compressions.
mask. So you can either do this way. You gotta
Let's try once again, but at regular speed.
head tilt.
Place the
chin
mask
lift.
and open the
Yeah,
airway.
there you go.
Give a
There you
breath.
go.
Give a
There you
breath.
go. There you go.
Place your hands back on the chest. Let's try one last time. Place the mask and open the airway. Give a breath.
I have a question.
Give a breath.
Is this part supposed to be open?
Place your hands back on the chest.
No, close it. That's for oxygen. Show me how you give breath.
Should we start here?
No, not chest compressions, breath. No,
By now,
you gotta
you've
have a
learned how to
seal.
provide compressions and give breaths to a
Yeah,
child
you gotta have a
with and
seal
without a
over
mask.
that head tilt,
Let's look
chin
more
lift,
closely
now
at
breath.
using
Yes.
AED. Even though you may be in the midst of providing CPR, once the AED arrives, use it immediately. It's just one more step in giving the best chance of saving a child's life. Let's go back to our scene with Mr. Smith, Tommy, and Richard at the Nature Center and pick up with